What's going on, people? It's been a minute. It is approximately November 26th, 5:30 p.m. I'm trying to hurry up because the sun's about to go down, but it's been a minute. I haven't recorded in a little over a month. It wasn't that I lost motivation per se. It's just I got busy. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially because you see I am in this beautiful hunk of junk and you're not used to that, and I haven't told you why. And I'm about to tell you why. So, first and foremost, let's just do a little walk around. I mean, it hasn't really changed too much since the last time you saw it. Nothing crazy, really. I took all the stickers off, I cleaned it up, I fixed the brakes to the best of my abilities, added more stickers. That's the Instagram. I threw 12-port injectors in this. That's pretty much it. That's all I've done thus far, actually. I haven't done nothing crazy under the hood. I changed the oil, I changed all the fluids. I think in the last video, I remember telling you guys that none of the brakes were working, and they weren't. Everything on the brakes was fucked. So I went through. These are all brand new knuckles, rotors, calipers. All the rear drums are completely all brand new. Let's open the hood. Sorry, Rain Man Ray. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Stability. Okay, I'm putting you down. Okay, so I did this. I did this. These are brand new 12 ports, like I said. I kind of did this too. That was an accident, and this was kind of like covering it like that, but it failed. I went over here. I replaced this from the old one. This is from the old one. So this proportioning valve and all the brake lines are the only OEM brake utility, whatever you want to call it. Out of the entire brake system, those are the only ones that I didn't change. Those are the only parts that are broken and pretty much still not working. Because I can travel probably from here to the highway and back, and by the time I get back home, my brakes will be locking up. In the time frame from the last time I recorded any videos, I've been towed home twice, and I've had to sit on the side of the highway at least 4 different times, excluding the times that I got towed. At this point, I have spent the better part of $700, maybe more, on just the brakes for it to not be fixed yet. But other than that, I mean, I moved this switch up because before it was kind of just wobbling around. That's a battery cable upgrade kit. I cleaned it up. Oh, of course. I cleaned it up all pretty and shit. This is actually the new PCV valve, and it didn't work. That's just a tank top. This is garbage. I'm making myself look bad right now, but nothing crazy going on. It's all super duper clean. I've got my lift kit in the back seat ready to install. I've got new BFG 33 1250s 15s at the house to put on. Well, they're not brand new, but they're brand new to me. They're 2014, and they've got like 60% tread versus which one is it? Versus this drag slick. Driving in the rain, getting on the highway is not fun. What else have I done? So when I was doing these 12 ports, putting them in, I will say I was a dumbass. For some odd reason, the TPS unplugged itself, and then come over here, this vacuum line right here decided to cut itself in half. I didn't do it. I didn't even touch it. I didn't know it was a thing. So the people that I got them from at K Suspension, they actually helped me out. So shout out them. They told me that in the email, I'll probably put up a screenshot right here, but in the email it said something about the TPS and that hose, and it happened to be both of them. So shout out those people, because whenever I was first putting them in, I couldn't get the truck to start to save my life. unless I was open throttle. What else? It's been a while, so I really don't know what all I've done. Oh, so when I was trying to do engine mounts and tranny mounts, when I did this mount, because this has the long arm or short, long, whatever kit, I stripped out these two bolts. So for the longest time, that cross member is sitting there kind of like this, and it was sketchy as fuck. But we got that figured out. They're kind of just red Loctite it in, so they're not ever gonna come out. But it's a brand new mount, so once the tranny goes out, then we'll cross that bridge when it gets here. I've changed out this engine mount. I haven't done this one yet, only because I got lazy and I couldn't figure out how to jack the truck up. But that's coming soon. I just tested it today. This alternator is bad. Whenever the truck's running, I take this terminal off, it just dies. So that's needing to be replaced. What else? Like I said, I've got the lift kit, I've got these tires, I've got new rims to put on. I'll throw up a screenshot right here. My buddy's giving them to me. They are Mickey Thompson's. What else? That's pretty much it thus far. I still got to do this valve cover gasket, exhaust leak I have to take care of. The cooling system, originally when I first picked up the truck, I think I mentioned it in the last video that I didn't know that this was wired up, because in my 99 that switch didn't exist. It was all controlled like electronically. So I didn't know, I had no idea that the E-fan switch was a thing until I bought this truck, drove 10 minutes from their house, and blew up. So, you know, that was fun. But we got that figured out. All new coolant, all new hoses, like I said, and it pretty much took care of itself. The E-fan, pretty much, I'll just turn it on whenever I start driving. I'll just leave it on. What else? I bypassed whatever was over there. I want to say it was some type of weather valve, some fancy word. It connected between the heater outputs, or input and output, to the coolant lines, and it was just sitting there and it started leaking, and I didn't know what it did, but everybody started bypassing those, and I really didn't care for the functionality, so I took it out. It's gone. What else have I done? I'm pretty sure that's close to being it. I mean, I cleaned it up and then I got it dirty again. I got mad one day and I ripped this visor out. That's another story for another time. I've tried splicing into the radio harness and it didn't work, so now I have to revert back to normal. And then, like I said, come back here. I've got a shit ton of tools. I've got all my fluids, or for what I've got right now. This is a tranny cross member. I was meaning to throw it on and I never got to it. And then the springs, leaf springs, and all these shocks and accessories for the lift kit. It's a 4.5 inch from Rough Country. Yeah, that's pretty much. I've got new mirrors on the way because these are from my 99 and they look like shit. So I've got actual era appropriate mirrors coming that are like triangulated and they actually look cool. Ooh, let me get on my back like a little whore. That's carpet, that's carpet. I'm pretty sure there's a spot towards the front somewhere. All right, so this looks like a setting you would remember, right? This is Betsy. She is hiding away in the parking lot for the time being. That's the truck over there. But I was gonna throw up a screenshot of like what it sounded like originally, but I figured it'd probably be better to show you what it sounds like right now. This is legit from reverse to park, is what that sounds like. When this broke, legitimately, I think the night previous, I was at my storage unit and I was trying to cut the exhaust on this. That's another story too. I got another storage unit and then I got rid of it before this video ever came out, or this video is gonna come out. But yeah, so I was in my other storage unit and I was trying to cut the exhaust on this and then I failed. I gave up I spent the night at my girlfriend's house. And then as I was driving out of her neighborhood, I was going over speed bumps and I was hearing stuff. So I started looking under and checking suspension, making sure everything was okay. And then as soon as I get home, I park it, I get over the highway and I park it. It's fine, whatever. And then later that day, I try to go and do something. I think I was trying to diagnose what the problem was, right? I was trying to go out there and figure out, if it was a CV axle, if it was this, if it was that. And yeah, that noise started happening. My CVT has decided that it's gonna choose smooth gearing from now on. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any other updates. That's pretty much all I've got going. Like I said, you can kind of imagine where the radio went. I tried putting it in there and it failed. That's the tranny dipstick. And it kind of hurts me because these are so beautiful. I literally just got done with those right as it decided to fuck me. I deleted a bunch of shit. I got rid of the windshield wiper. I got rid of the airbox. So much shit I did to this thing. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stop crying and bitching and moaning. Alright guys, that's it for me. See ya.
Pull up in my hood, they treat me like I'm copper. Grew up looking up the brother, we ain't no El Chapo.